What's up, y'all? My name is Julian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so if y'all have been following my page, y'all would know that I'm in medical school right now, and I just finished my fifth week actually, which is crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. But this video is honestly not gonna be structured. I just want to kind of talk about like my experience so far with like classes, taking like the tests, going to different patient events, practice of medicine sessions and all that stuff, studying every single day, still trying to live life outside of like medical school because it's kind of like our identity at this point. But yeah, if you were interested in listening to that, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. So long story short, I'm so tired. Like, I really am tired. I'm exhausted honestly all the time, but I think that we're just able to get through it because at this point we're kind of used to it. And granted, you know, there were times in college where, you know, I was studying all day for like maybe like 2, 3, 4 days at a time, but here it's like every single day, like the whole time. Like it's no breaks. The only break we really got was the break that we got after we took our first test, which was really nice. It was a nice weekend. So yeah, that was really the only break we've had. And so like I go to class at 8 in the morning, and then I might come home for lunch, but then I don't really come home until like 7, 8 at night after studying all day. And then of course, like I still want to take care of myself, so I'll go to the gym because like that's something that I'm really focusing on right now, like getting my body together, just for like, you know, personal reasons. And so don't really get a break. Granted, going to the gym is like kind of my break because like I have fun doing it, so that's like the positive aspect of that. But other than like the gym, like throughout my day, really there's no time to just like have to myself, really, just to like rest, to, you know, watch YouTube videos, watch Netflix and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that like I'm not able to do those things at all, because like I just make time. So a lot of the time making time for me is just staying up late to do those things and then being sleepy in the morning and coming into lecture like 5-10 minutes late. Which, you know, it happens and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, that's kind of how my experience has been so far. In terms of like the classes, I don't know, like I just feel like how do they expect us to learn all of this information in such little time? And it's like we're doing it. Like I passed the last test. Oh yeah, fun fact, I passed the last test. If y'all saw my last vlog, that was like a test day vlog, and so I forgot to like include that at the end just because I wanted to edit the video and put it up, and I was also like stressed, so I really didn't want to talk about it no more. But I did pass the test. But just like in terms of like the amount of like content that we have to learn every single day, it's not like college where like you'll like have like a broad topic and you talk about it for like 2, 3, 4 weeks. Here we have the broad topic and we learn about the whole broad topic and all its specifics in one lecture. And so we'll go from one body system, learn that whole system, and just go to the next one in an hour, really. And it's just like, sometimes I sit there like after listening to a lecture or even during the lecture, and I just stare at like, I'm like, what's going on right now? You know what I mean? Like what's happening? But I mean, obviously we're getting through it, so, you know, not complaining, just, you know, being real with myself. Yeah. Also, like, there are more things that we're expected to do now, and I feel like in the future, especially as it relates to like extracurriculars and all of that. And so I'm honestly trying to figure out how I'm gonna be able to fit those things in my schedule, being that my schedule is already so packed with studying and trying to like learn the material, which is like the main reason why we're here, of course. But of course you wanna like do other things outside of class, because like I did say earlier that like being a med student is our identity, and like that's honestly very true, but it's like it shouldn't be our complete like identity. And so like you have to do things outside of that, like research, volunteering, shadowing, I don't know, like joining like sports clubs, workout clubs, movie clubs, like whatever type of clubs you want to. But it's like, how will I have time for that through the week? Like I could see on the weekend sometimes, because like obviously I'm making a video right now, it's Saturday, and so like I have time to like do other things, but like during the week I'm just confused on how I will like be able to make time and still be able to like effectively and efficiently learn all the material every day and not fall behind, because I don't want to fall behind. That's my worst fear. Y'all, this video is very random, so like I'm gonna be all over the place, but like one of my worst fears at this point, like in med school, is falling behind. And because like even when I'm caught up, I still feel behind. Like so I don't know, like I'm nervous about falling behind, so I've been trying to like make sure I finish my lectures, like my lecture notes every day. Anki, you know, at this point, if I fall behind in Anki, that's okay in my eyes, because like it's review and like I'm still reviewing my notes. So like technically I'm still reviewing, just not reviewing through Anki, but I still do Anki sometimes. I was just doing Anki a few minutes ago, but yeah, falling behind is something I'm scared of. And so I've been trying to like make every single effort, just like over everything, not to fall behind. Disclaimer, it's okay to fall behind. Like I'm not trying to make it seem like it's the end of the world. It's just like for my sanity and my mental health sake, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's take a break from talking about school right now, like academics. Let's talk about like social life. My social life here honestly has been really good, and that's something that I was like really scared of, because I'm a shy person. I'm an extrovert. Like I'm a half and half, you know what I mean? So I'm like an extrovert and an introvert, and so like I'm really shy though, and I was really nervous that it would be hard for me to make friends. But I honestly have found people here already, like a good couple of friends like that I feel like could be like lifelong friends. And so that makes me happy, because like you need like a strong support system, especially going through this. Like we're going through this together, and so you definitely need like people to lean on, people who you can study with, people who you can like go out to eat with, go like party with. If that's your thing. That's not your thing, of course that's okay. But yeah, you just need people to like be around, and like you're going through it together. Like people always say that like in middle school, it's like you're going through it, like you really are going through it together. Like we have the same schedule. We see each other all day, every day, literally, until it's time for me to get in my bed and go to sleep or go to the gym or something. But yeah, you're in this together, and so like you're able to balance each other out, help each other, motivate each other. When I was like panicking about the test, like it was very nice just to be like reassured, and like by those who you know I hang out with. And yeah, it was just really nice to be supported by, you know, other people who were like going through the process, because of course support from like family and, you know, friends outside of like med school is wonderful, and I will always appreciate them. But it's like they're not going through this process, so they don't really know, so they can only say so much to make me feel better. But like people who are actually going through it, it's like they understand it. So that's been nice to have, honestly. So something that like I've been like getting better at like throughout this process was stress management, because honestly, and I did have my moment after like I took the test. So let's just be clear, like I'm not the best for stress management. Like I still have my moments, but I think compared to like how I was when I first went to college, I'm doing like really good right now. Because when I first went to college, I was being challenged in ways I had never known before, and I was just crying all the time, stressed out, having like neck and back pain, which, you know, is a sign of stress, which is like really bad, honestly, if it gets to that point, having like physical effects. And so yeah, I've been like doing much better with stress management, because at this point I feel like if you stress like about medical school, and granted like it's stressful and I still do stress, but if you stress to like a level that's too much, like you'll be stressed every single day, because like this is like a very long process, and we wake up and do this every single day. Like go to class, go to a small group, whatever it is, PBL, patient presentations, practice in medicine groups. Like we do that stuff like every day, and so like you'll be stressed out every single day, and that's not sustainable. Like I've been talking to my friends about that, like how I used to stress a lot, and it's just like it's not sustainable at all to like stress that much every single day, because stressing won't change the fact that you still have to go through the process and do what you have to do. Like this is what I really want to do, so like this is all I have. This is all I have. I'm sorry, like this is like that. So I've been doing like much better at just like giving it to God, praying, and just, you know, doing my best to do my best. So yeah, that's honestly been like really nice and helpful for my mental health. Like I feel like right now, like I mean, I'm not like the strongest I've ever been mentally, but I think I'm doing pretty good at the moment. So that's something to be happy about. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I will definitely make more of these videos, just like updates on like how I'm feeling at different times, just like coming and talking like a conversation or whatever. But I really appreciate y'all for tuning into my video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'll be posting like med school vlogs, med school advice. You can go on my page and kind of get a gist of, you know, the content that I post. But I really appreciate y'all support, and I will catch y'all in another video. Peace out.